Hi.
Hi.
So we're doing a pie lesson today. Tell me a little bit about this pie we're going to make.
This is a pie you didn't know we were going to make today. This is
I did
buttermilk
not.
pie. This is a pie that is an old Southern pie.
So you learned about buttermilk pie in Kentucky, right?
Right. We went to Kentucky on vacation and we had Christian and Nathan and the family. And Christian just loved, he was small.
My nephew.
But he loved this pie. And so he's the reason I make it. Because when we got home, he said, Dan, you have to make buttermilk pie. So we're making buttermilk pie.
I'll show you how to make it today.
Okay. There we go.
And you don't have to dock this one. This is the one we're going to...
This is the
We're
one
gonna
we're going to fill with buttermilk filling. So.
Sounds good. So Mom, now we're going to make a buttermilk pie and you're going to show us how to make the filling for a buttermilk pie.
Right. We're going to do that right now. So the first thing we would need to do is we need to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. So I have my oven turned on to preheat for 400 degrees. And while that's preheating, you need 1 stick of melted butter. So I'm going ahead and doing that first so I can cool that off just a little bit. So we need 1.5
cups of sugar.
cups of sugar. 1 and 1/2.
Sounds like your oven is ready too.
And we need 3 tablespoons of flour. 1, 2, 3. Now, I like to mix this together a little bit to get the flour incorporated into the sugar. It just makes it mix up better. Don't have any lumps then. 3 eggs, 3 beaten eggs. So I'm going to put them in here and then beat them with a fork.
These are really big eggs. You kept saying they were small.
I
These are like extra large. Where are you getting these eggs?
I got these from the Amish.
A farmer? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it. Are they still good prices?
Still $4.
Well, that's not bad for Amish eggs.
Not bad. No. And actually, I'm going to put another small eggs in there. It'll make it thicken up.
You think it'll be, just
yeah.
thicker.
It'll make it thicken up nicer or be more. So
More
we're going
rich.
to do 4 eggs instead of 3. I do that sometimes on my own. Okay. That's pretty hot, so I'm going to...
Cooling down the butter before you mix it in
I
with
don't
your
want
eggs.
to put that hot butter right in there. So I need 1/2 cup of buttermilk for 1 pie. It's just funny. It's more of a sweet Southern pie, and it's not really, you can't really taste the buttermilk too much. 1/2 cup of buttermilk. And I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla while my, whoops, I'm dangerous. Well, I am letting that butter cool off a little bit. It says 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Is this a newer pie for you? How many times do you think you've made this one?
I make it once in a while if I have an extra crust. So now I think it's cool enough that we can add that in here.
Okay.
So there's your stick of butter. The buttermilk and the butter is what makes this pie good.
Kind of like buttermilk custard.
Right. That's pretty much what it is, yep.
You like to serve this with a little bit of fresh berries.
Fresh fruit, yes. I like raspberries or strawberries. I smash them up a little bit and pour that on top of a piece of pie. Before you serve it, it really makes it taste good.
Does it just have a little tanginess?
No, it's just it's pretty sweet.
Okay.
But I think the berries make it taste really good because
Yeah.
it gives it more flavor. You just have to feel it. And those fresh eggs really made it look yellow, but that's good. So that's ready to put in the oven. Okay, so it's at 400 for 10 minutes. So I'll put this on for 10 minutes. It's been in the oven for 10 minutes at 400 degrees, so we're going to turn the oven down now to 350. Bake it for another 45 minutes. 45. Okay, our buttermilk pie is finished. Now it looks a little bit wet on top, but that's the butter and it'll sink in and
Is it jiggly in the middle?
No, it's good. It's good. And look how nice it browned and everything.
Yeah, it looks really good.
See, it'll kind of sink down a little bit now, because that's what it does. Yeah, if you
can't really test this pie in the middle, right?
No, not too well. I mean, I used to try that, but it didn't work. So because the butter kind of centers in there, but then it gets all absorbed. And if you do leave it in too long, then this gets too brown.
Looks
But
good.
it's good when you cut it. It's perfect.
Dad's home.
Yep.
Papa does not want to be on camera. Okay, so our buttermilk pie just came out of the oven.
Yes, it did. It settles down some, so you'll see it. But we love this pie chilled in the refrigerator.
Oh.
Yes. It's good warm. I like it warm. And then put the fresh fruit on it, or just eat it plain.
That sounds good. It like formed like a crust
on
the top, like a golden, sugary crust. It looks delicious.
Yes. And when you cut it, when it's cold, it cuts easier. But, I mean, it'll cut easy even room temperature. And when you first eat it, room temperature, it's delicious.
So room temperature, it won't run.
No, it won't run.
So a nice spring, summer pie, but really, really good
It is.
anytime.
It's a good picnic pie.
Good picnic pie.
Easy.
Buttermilk pie.
Okay.
You should make it. So good.